Welcome to Mystery Theater. Tonight is the next chapter of Murder on Skull Drive. When last we left them, Roderick and Nancy had arrived at Nigel's house for a very important dinner. But then the butler was murdered. Oh no!
Nancy, please. This is no time to lose your head. There's a murderer on the grounds. We gotta get the fuck out of here!
Wait, my friends!
No, Nigel. Some fiend has stuck a knife in poor Manfred. This is no time to stall. No. Stalling would be bad. No stalling. Not one bit of it. Stalling, that is. Zilch. None. Okay, let's go.
He's right. Any one of us could be next. Even me, the female of the group.
She's telling the truth. She is a female. I've seen firsthand.
I'll have to take your word on that. I've been fooled before. But you can't leave yet. Not until we figure out what happened.
It's not safe. Come, Roderick. We can call the police in town. Also, can we swing by Wendy's or something? I'm still pretty hungry. Plus, a Frosty sounds really good right now. Do you ever dip your fries in it? I like to dip my fries in my Frosty, and then I swirl it around and I lick my fingers dry, and then I like to put some ketchup and mustard on my spicy chicken sandwich, and it gets on my lips and it's all tingly, and I'm sitting in my car all by myself, and then I think, well, you know what goes really good with a Frosty is a burrito, a 99-cent burrito from Taco Bell. So I go there, and then I get a chicken quesadilla, and I eat it all alone in my car. Oh my, what was that?
It sounded like it came from the front door. Let me look. Dear me, it seems the large oak in the front lawn has been struck by lightning. It's pinned against the door. We're trapped.
What about a back door? Surely a house of this size has many exits.
I had all the other doors bricked up. Everything must come through the front.
Why would you do such a thing?
You sound like the fire marshal. I'll tell you what I told him.
Well?
Nothing. I told him nothing. After about an hour, he just left.
Then I suppose we'll have to call for help and wait here. Nigel, where's your nearest phone?
I have only one, and it's on the porch.
Your only phone is outside? That's absurd!
Excuse me if I like a cool breeze on my face as I conversate. I don't like your tone, Roderick. Remember, I'm still your boss.
Oh, he's very sorry, Nigel. We're all a little on edge. Are you sure there isn't a second line anywhere? A servant's quarters? Office? A sex dungeon?
I would love to be able to conduct business in my sex dungeon like a normal executive, but they wanted to charge me for every wall jack they installed. Nice try, phone company. I didn't become rich by being a rube.
I'm sorry for flying off the handle, Nigel. Now that we're stuck here, we better get to the bottom of this. I can use my investigating skills from the hotshot reporter job I have at the newspaper you own. You know the one.
I do indeed. Well, my boy, what should we do first?
We should head back to the dining room and check the body for clues. Maybe the killer left something behind, like a hair follicle or signed confession with photo ID.
How dreadful! We actually have to examine a corpse?
It won't be that bad, Nancy. It'll be a lot like that month you were the city coroner. At first you hated autopsies, but by the end you were grabbing every John Doe in the morgue just so you could put your hands inside someone.
I did become a whiz with a bow and saw. All right, let's do it.
That's my girl. Always eager to dig into human remains. Follow my lead.
Poor unfortunate Manfred. You know he was 1 hour away from retirement? I begged him to stay on, but he had his heart set on moving to the big city so he could practice his parkour. He wasn't very good being an 80-year-old man with poor hips and scoliosis, but he loved it all the same. Poor Manfred.
Look at the knife. That's no kitchen knife. I've seen one like it before. That's a bear knife. For bears. Not for bears to use, mind you, but for people to use. On bears.
I see. Where will the killer get a knife like that around here? Is there a Bass Pro Shop nearby? Well, they'd probably have one.
They absolutely do have one, but this knife came from right down the hall. You see, I'm an avid hunter and have several trophy rooms lined with not only animal pelts, but weapons of all kinds. I recognize that knife. It's one of mine.
Well, then I know where our next stop should be. Bass Pro Shop.
But darling, we're trapped here, remember?
Oh, yeah. Then let's check out that trophy room, I guess.
Good call. At the very least, we should grab some of the weapons, in case we need to defend ourselves if the murderer should return.
Yes, of course. Oh, Nigel, do you have any idea who might have done this? Another member of your help, perhaps? I know maids tend to be generally surly and disgruntled.
No, I sent all the help away. We should have the place to ourselves. But I do agree about maids. That's why, when I'm in a hotel, I keep my toothbrush with me at all times.
I bring my own sheets and leave a dummy wallet full of counterfeit money when I stay in a hotel.
Yes, we can all agree that maids are a dirty, untrustworthy people. But then who could have killed the butler?
I simply do not know. The only ones here are...
The three of us. The killer must be in this very room.
What? No!
We all had the opportunity. Our bathroom breaks. What are the odds that 3 people had to use the restroom at the exact same time?
Let me just check my calculator. 1 in 400,000!
Well, what do we do now? 2 of us are innocent. How do we expose the culprit?
I'll tell you what I'd do if I was in a room with a murderer. I'd slowly grab one of these weapons and...
Oh my, the lights! I can't see!
It's completely dark. Ah!
Tune in next time for another chilling chapter of Murder on Skull Drive. Until then, please tip your maids. Seriously, they're good people. My mom was a maid. Sure, she robbed a lot of people, but still she's my mother. Good night.